What you guys, got another video here for you. Now we all know that backing up is so important, but with this device, the CatDrive, you can back up and share your data with ease. Now this one has a 1 terabyte drive in it, and we're going to be taking a look at it in this video and how to set it up, and now you can back up all your data to it and share it with your friends and family, photographs or whatever it is that you want to share. Let's take a look at the back of it. Now on the back of the box, as you can see here, it says the best way to access and share data with your friends and family. Now this is a great way of sharing your data for the iPhone, Android, tablet, PC, smart TV, TV box and smart cameras, so you can set it up for doing all this stuff. As you can see, multi-user support. It also has a quick and share social apps, access and share anytime, anywhere, auto organization and categorization, centralized data storage, top hardware and simple and easy to use. Let's get it out of the box and take a look. Now here is the main unit itself. It comes protected with this very thick foam, and also it's embedded with a load of foam around here to protect it in transit for when you order yours. And it's like a hockey puck, really, a big large one. It's lightweight and it's made of plastic, and you can see here it has a nice piano white finish to it. And we have their logo here. And there's not much to it, but we're going to go through what we have on here. We have a Gigabit Ethernet port on there, and we have a power port on there as well. And you can plug this straight into your router. Now on the bottom, as you can see here, the 1 terabyte CatDrive, and it says Halos, and we also have plenty of ventilation around the bottom here. And there's some anti-slip rubber feet. I'm not sure if there's any sort of fan inside here. We'll soon see when we turn this on. There is a reset button here if you need to reset the device. So let's go ahead and get everything else out. So here we have everything inside the box here. We have our CatDrive user manual. This is our instruction booklet that's going to tell you exactly how to set yours up. You can see here product number, product specifications, purchase date and everything else on there. This is for your warranty information, and you can see here it helps you set it up so you can have it to each person, father, mother, grandfather and so on. So you can set up separate accounts, and this one is shared. Plenty of good information on here. We're going to go right through this in the setup process, so we'll take a look at the rest of that. You can see we have our adapter here, our power adapter. This is a 2-prong power adapter. Also we have a USB port on the end there, and this is so we can power the unit. So here we have the actual USB, and we also have the power jack that goes into the back of this unit here, and this will plug into here. Now we will need an adapter for this, but that's not a problem. I have plenty of those lying around. We also have an Ethernet cable here. Not sure what type this is. There's no writing on here at all, so I'm not sure what standard that is, but you can always swap those out if you needed to. Okay, so I've got this wired up now, and all I need to do is plug this into my router. So we've got the Ethernet cable going into the port on the back here, and we also have the power jack going into the actual device. I've got my adapter on here. This is a temporary measure. I will get a better one on here as well, and we've got the USB plugged into this adapter here, like so. And all I need to do is give this a bit of power, and we should be up and ready to go. And I will plug this end of the Ethernet cable into the router, a spare port on the router. Okay, so we've got some power to our CatDrive now. I've plugged it into the wall. I need to tidy this up around here. I'm in the process of building a new bench here right the way around the room, so excuse the mess. But what we're going to do here is now plug in our Ethernet into our spare port here. Now if you don't have any spare ports, you will have to do something about that yourself and expand your network, but basically we're just going to plug that into there, and it will be there for the time being. I'll find a proper place for it. Now if I turn the light off, you will see a light change here. You can now see we do have some activity on here. This goes green. There's different lights here. It's going to start finding this on the network, and then we should be able to access it. So let's go ahead and access this and see what it looks like. So you need to get your Android phone or your iPhone or whatever device you're using, and we've gone to the App Store on the iPhone here, and what we're going to do is click on Get. I've typed in CatDrive, just push Get, and then we can install onto that system, and then we'll be able to connect up to our CatDrive and transfer files and folders and whatever we want to do to our drive. So let me just install that on there, and then we'll take a look how to set it up. Okay, so that's now installed, so I can click on Open, and there we can see CatDrive. And you can see here it's saying CatDrive would like to send a notification. Notifications may include alerts, sounds and icon badges. These can be configured in the settings. So I'm going to say allow that then. And then all we need to do now is click on Start. And now we can put in a mobile authentication number here and get this set up. So we just need to click on our area where we live, and you can see here we can choose whatever you want. There's loads of countries here, so we're going to choose the UK here, and this, once we've got this, we can put in our number and it will then send us a verification code. Now that's sent the verification code. Now it doesn't have to be the same phone to the one you're using, so you can put in a phone number here of any phone and it will send it to that phone. It doesn't have to be the phone that you're using. Okay, so you can now see it's saying your CatDrive is connected to the power of and the network. Wait for the yellow lights to start flashing. So all we need to do now is wait until the yellow starts flashing, and we should be pretty much good to go from there. So I'm just going to click on search here and search for our device, and that should do it. Okay, so I've done a quick search for the drive, and you can see it's now found it. And we're going to start binding to connect to that. As you can see here, it may take 1 to 2 minutes, it says down there. So we're just going to let this bind to our drive. Bind successful. CatDrive would like to access your photos. So you can see here it wants to obtain an album permission so it can access the photos, so I can then transfer those photos across to my CatDrive. So I'm just going to click OK. So I'm going to click on this here and just create a folder. So what we need to do here now is add our photos. And you can see here it puts little ticks into the boxes like so, and you can go back right in time to pick up other photos. So I'm just going to select a few of these here, and then what we're going to do is click upload, and this is going to upload these to my server, which is that little tiny CatDrive, and that's going to be right there in a split second. And you can see they won't take long to upload to my test folder, which is the folder that I've put them onto. And if we go back now, and here we have our test folder, and there we have all our photos in there. It's that simple. Okay, so here we have our test folder. This is where all our files are, and of course we can share those if we want to with friends and family by inviting a member to share those files and videos and photos and whatever it is you want to put on there. You can also add more here. You can go to profile, and you can see the profile. You can see the CatDrive is online. Gives you the amount of used data and unused. You can go back here, and of course you can see the user manual. The album backup is off. In-app storage as well, and recycle bin. And of course we also have here members 1. So if you wanted to add more members, you can add more members on here. You can see we have 1 member online, and we can add more members by just clicking on this here and add another member. And they would go through the same process, and then you give them access to certain directories and stuff like that. But pretty straightforward and easy to do, but a great way to back up all your data and save all your files and photos and stuff like that. So there we go. And if we select that folder there, what we've just created, it gives us the option to share it, delete it, and you can go to more and it'll give you download, move and rename, and you can do loads of other bits there, as you can see. So it depends on what you want to do with that, but you can, if you want to delete it, you can just hit the delete and it will delete it and it will remove it from your CatDrive. And if you wanted to share it, you could do, but that's basically it. And you can create more accounts for all your friends and family. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this one up. I hope you enjoyed it. That's the CatDrive. My name is Brian from briteccomputers.co.uk. Now, if you haven't subscribed yet, you can go to my main YouTube channel here, click on the red subscribe button, and also what's really important is hit that bell notification button, and this will notify you when I upload new videos.